Hey Life Path Choose, welcome to your collective reading for mid-February, or whenever you find this reading and it resonates with you in your situation. Just a reminder, this reading is for the collective Life Path Choose, so every message may or may not resonate. Simply take the ones that do and just leave the rest. And if something does resonate with you, I ask you to please hit that subscribe button, like button, and share this video. Finally, I am currently accepting personal readings, so if you are interested in one of those, the information to book a pre-recorded video reading with me will be in the description box below. With that being said, I'm just pulling a few energy oracle cards to look at recent past energies. This could be like past 2 days, 2 weeks, or even 2 months for some of you all, so definitely take it as it resonates. I don't know, some of you all may have, in your recent past, have been kind of anxious or nervous around a situation. I don't know, some of you all have been through some type of difficulty, maybe a possible storm in your past. This could be over the past year, past few months. And I don't know, maybe you have been holding on to some type of fear of going through another storm. So maybe like you went through a difficult situation and maybe things have kind of, calmed down and gotten better. But maybe in the back of your mind, you were always kind of thinking, waiting for the other shoe to drop, or, will this happen again? Will I go through another heartbreak or more pain? Or maybe you've also been just carrying around, maybe you were carrying around residual energy or just pain from this storm that you had gone through. But with reverse storm warning, this is Spirit's way of saying that the storm is over. You went through that difficult situation. You learned what needed to be learned. You overcame what needed to be overcome. And now it's time to release that and let it go. And this is about releasing or needing to release any type of residual or any baggage that maybe you were holding on to. But it does feel like there could have been some type of fear or anxiety around a situation that maybe was not as difficult or as big or as bad as it seemed. And some of you all could have been creating some type of worry in your head that really it had no place in being there in the first place. Let's see. I'm going to pull a few guardian angel cards for you. Gosh, Spirit has a lot to say. Definitely some type of rest has been needed as well, though, for you like path twos with this reverse rest and rejuvenation card. It almost feels like some of you all maybe were going and you weren't taking the time out that you needed for yourself. So self-care, self-love as well with that reverse angel of love. I don't know if some of you all weren't putting yourselves first, or whether you weren't putting your heart first, or you just weren't taking care of yourself the way that you should have been. And I know things can get busy. As an adult, you have all these obligations, but it's almost like with reverse rest and rejuvenation, that's about still taking care of what needs to be taken care of, but finding time, making that time to take care of you and put yourself first and make your self-care a priority, make your heart a priority. Especially if maybe if you've been looking for love, for some of you all, not all, but if you've been looking for love, this card is also about putting out the kind of love that you want in your life. So, if you've been looking for love or wanting to start a new relationship, this is about loving yourself and almost like whining and dining yourself, right? So that you are putting out the kind of love and the kind of vibrations that you are wanting to attract back into your life from a significant other. But ultimately, this is about just putting your heart first. And maybe you all have struggled with that in the past or self-love. But this is about really, making that a priority, taking time out for yourself, because it feels like it has definitely been needed, especially after some type of difficult situation that I feel that you all have gone through that maybe you were anxious about in your past. I want to pull a few guardian angel cards. Compassion, going easy on yourselves. I don't know, some of you all maybe like doubt yourselves, or you can be hard on yourselves at times. Like you may feel like, I didn't do enough, or I should have did this, or, why didn't I take care of all of this, or, why am I thinking this way? And this is about this is Spirit's way of telling to go easy on yourself. You're just one person. You can't do everything at one time. This is about really being kind to yourself, nurturing yourself, having compassion for yourself. I think a lot of times, sometimes we'll be harder on ourselves and we'll say things to ourselves that we would never say to other people. And this is about, recognizing that, and also going easy on yourself if you feel yourself slipping into like anxious patterns or old patterns or having these fears. This is about it being okay and understanding where the place that's coming from, but also working to release that as well. What else do we have for Life Path 2s? I'm going to clarify this reverse storm warning card to see if your guardian angels have anything to say about that. Okay, this is saying yes. So this is saying yes to moving on, to releasing that baggage, to going forward, to embracing new opportunities, especially after some type of pain or maybe painful experience that you have gone through. And if you've been afraid or a little bit nervous, this is saying that yes, that storm is behind you. Yes, it's time to move on. And I don't say that lightly, you know, with, you know, moving on and it's in the past, because of course when you go through difficult situations, you're always going to have a piece of that with you. But it's about choosing to go forward and choosing to embrace these new, more beautiful, abundant opportunities. So this is saying yes to finally putting that behind you and really embracing this future for yourselves, life path 2s. What else do we have? Ask and receive. This is about your prayers being answered. I feel like a lot of you all have been praying or manifesting different things, and you've really been communicating with your guides. And this is saying that your prayers have been heard. Your prayers are being answered. They may have already been answered, or maybe you haven't seen it yet, but there's definitely movement, I feel, that is happening on the things that you are trying to bring in or create for yourselves, and what you are speaking to your guides and asking for. We have inner child healing. So over this reverse angel of love. So this is definitely about some type of self-love, really loving yourself, being kind to yourself, healing past wounds and trauma, pain, releasing baggage. Because I feel like some of you all, again, you may have been healing from like past pain, and maybe even pain from childhood or teenage years. And this is about, you know, doing the work to release that, to honor your inner child, to love your inner child, to look at the world through the eyes of your childlike self. And I feel like that's really been necessary or really been important for you to do, life path 2s, okay? Especially, you know, in your healing journey, or as you heal and as you grow and as you go forward. It definitely feels like inner child healing, or you just nurturing that part of yourself, has been and is still really important. Let's see what's going on with life path 2s now. We have reverse victory, reverse community, some type of isolation, financial constraint. What else do we have? Reverse strategy. Okay. Okay, so life path 2s. I'm sensing that there could be some type of letdowns or disappointments for some of you all around a situation. Maybe you feel like something hasn't worked out how you thought it would. Divine timing just came out. So that lets me know that if you're feeling frustrated or let down, if you feel like, you know, maybe you're thinking, you know, why hasn't this thing worked out? Why am I not where I thought it would be at this time? You know, why don't I have this or that? This is saying to please trust in the divine timing. It's like things are falling into place the way that they're supposed to. Never doubt that. It feels like there's a lot of divine intervention, a lot of support that is being sent your way that I don't even know if you can even feel or fully see or appreciate at the moment. But this is saying that if you're feeling frustrated or let down or a little bit disappointed around something, this is saying to please trust in the timing and trust that things are working out the way that they're supposed to be. We have the reverse tumble pass. I don't know, some of you all are feeling like a little bit disconnected, a little bit lost or unsure. Maybe you feel like you're not sure if you're on the right path, or that maybe you feel like you've fallen off your path for some of you all. There could also be some type of feelings of isolation as well. Maybe some of you all don't feel as connected to maybe the group that you were connected with before. So whether it's like your friends group, family, an association, or a club of some type. This card can really just indicate isolation. This card can also indicate as well reverse community, about taking on too much. So some of you all, I feel like, could be taking on too many responsibilities and you're not delegating enough. So where do you need to delegate some more of these, you know, tasks to people? You know, you don't have to do everything, you know. It would be nice if you could, right? But that's not how this works. This is about not being afraid to utilize your resources and ask for help, and not feeling weak or, you know, shameful if you need help in a situation, okay? So this is about really tapping into that community and really trying to, you know, find that connection again, especially for yourself, because it feels like that can really help you, life path 2s. What else do we have for life path 2s? Mother, Father, God. So yeah, you're definitely being so supported and loved right now. Mother, Father, God is about being loved and just guided and supported by the Most High, and not allowing anyone to make you feel less than that. Because if you are loved by the Most High, why would you even doubt yourself or question yourself based on what somebody else has to say to you? No, you are definitely loved and guided by the Most High. There could be some type of concerns or fears around money or finances for some of you all with this financial constraints card. I'm feeling like maybe some type of money situation is not working out or did not work out how you thought it would, or maybe you're just a little bit nervous around finances. This is definitely telling you that this could be a time to really just be mindful of money right now. And it could have been an opportunity for some of you that did not work out. Maybe you thought you were going to get a job opportunity, thought you were going to get a job offer, or maybe a business was going, maybe you thought you were going to see like certain results from a business, but maybe you're not really seeing it right now. With the reverse strategy, this is saying that don't be afraid to change up your plans. Don't be afraid to change up your approach, or, you know, some of your ideas, or try to create new plans as well, particularly around money. But this could just be any area in your life. Don't be afraid to maybe, you know, look at changing careers, or, you know, changing your major, or whatever, however that resonates with you. The reverse strategy is about really looking at your plan and asking yourself, you know, is your plan a solid one? Have you put in the work in creating this plan? Are your actions and your intentions lining up with this plan? And if it's around money, which I am getting for a lot of you all, this could also be, you know, you just, maybe, you know, budgeting, sticking to your budget more, maybe shifting your mindset as well to one from one of lack to one of abundance, and really like figuring out, okay, you know, well, that didn't work out, so what can I do now, or what are my next steps, what am I being guided to do? Again, it's almost like some of y'all could be feeling a little bit unsure or disconnected from your path or your purpose, or you feel like maybe you've fallen off track, maybe around the situation. But this is about really tapping into your guide, to your spirit team, to your higher self, and really calling in that guidance and their support. And also, again, if the situation has not worked out for you, I feel like divine timing is going to be really important, like the timing of things. Okay, so don't fear, don't be upset, don't think, you know, if it hasn't happened yet that it won't happen at all, because that's not the case at all. A lot of times it could just, you know, it may just take a little bit longer to see certain results that you may be hoping to see in a shorter time, like path twos. What else do we have? A card just fell down. Listen deeply. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you all are really needing to go within and really go inside of yourselves, especially if you're feeling like overwhelmed or a little bit fearful or afraid or unsure. You're really being asked to go within and trust in the messages from your higher self and from your guides, because it feels like your intuition is strong and you're receiving a lot of signs and dreams, or messages of some type. So this is about really tuning in and listening to what these messages are, what is being sent your way, what is the universe trying to tell you, what are your guides trying to support you with? Because I feel like if you go within and if you truly listen, you'll receive so much guidance and so much support that maybe you didn't even know was there, that could really help you and be beneficial to you. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh goodness, a few cards just came out. So we have composure and earth and ground. So I feel like your energy is really important right now. You're going to have to really start taking care of your energy and of yourself more, especially right now. We have composure, which is about maintaining your peace, maintaining your frame in the face of challenges. So it could be someone or it's a situation that is trying to challenge you, but Spirit is saying that you got this. Keep your composure. Don't let it throw you off. Don't let it make you second guess yourself or doubt yourself. This is about keeping your composure and knowing that you are on the right track and trusting in the work that you're doing and that you have done. But this is about protecting your energy, centering yourself, cleansing yourself, grounding yourself. Are you taking time out to care for yourself, or are you just go? You're really going to have to take a step back and evaluate the parts of yourself that may be out of balance and what you're giving away too much of, and really call it back to yourself so that you can be the best you, and you can really, you know, just find this balance that you could be seeking. I'm going to pull a few more energy oracle cards to see what messages and guidance Spirit has over the next few days, weeks. Next 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months. Let's see. What do you have for life path twos? Reverse angel of strength. So don't doubt yourself, y'all. Do not doubt yourself. This is saying that it may be in your, you know, near future. It could be you could be feeling overwhelmed. You could be feeling like maybe you're not strong enough or capable enough or resourceful enough in the face of a difficult situation, or just in general, right? Let's say you're trying to start a business. Let's say you're trying to create something for yourself, and maybe you're starting to doubt yourself because maybe you feel like, you know, maybe I'm not capable of doing this. This is Spirit's way of saying, yes, you are. Do not second guess yourself. Do not doubt yourself. You absolutely have all the resources that you need and more to make whatever it is that you want a reality. You have what you need to make it a reality and make it happen. second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So this is your sacral chakra. So this is your center of joy, sensuality, passion, creativity. So this could be like a really a creative cycle that could be coming in for you. You could be getting certain like sparks of inspiration or like creative ideas that could really help you and really lead you down a really abundant path. But this is also about just doing things that bring you joy and bring you passion. Before you say yes to anything, ask yourself, do I really want to do this? Does this make me happy? Am I passionate about this? And if the answer is no, then don't do it. Simple as that. You know, and I know I wish it could always be that simple, but this is really about following, you know, what you're passionate about. And this is also your place of your inner child. So this could also be honoring your inner child as well. So doing the things that you enjoyed as a child, looking at the world through the eyes of your childlike self, and really just, you know, like that childlike wonder is really what's going to be needed. But I feel like there could be a much more creative time that you're about to step into energetically. We have all tied up. I'm going to pull one more, Door to Spirit. So I feel like there could be something that you're really having to release that you could be coming face to face with over the next few days, a few weeks. This could be maybe a situation that, this could be like a job or relationship that you are starting to realize is not right for you anymore, that maybe you realize it has been holding you back or keeping you stuck or stagnant. This could also be just certain patterns, certain behaviors or cycles that maybe you have kind of found yourself in, and you could be finally facing and saying, you know what? This is not serving me. Me continuing to repeat this cycle or behave this way or think this way is keeping me stuck. And you're really going to be faced with, you know, having to figure out what you're going to do. And it feels like the best thing to do is to walk away from this situation or to release these feelings or these patterns in order for you to go forward. Because I sense some type of like spiritual awakening or evolution could be coming in for you all, or just your faith could be strengthening. And you're really being asked to have faith and really trust in spirit and trust in the universe, because again, it feels like things are going to be getting better for you, but it's almost like you have this work that you're going to have to continue to do for yourself. And you're going to have to put yourself first more. You're going to have to care for yourself and really, you know, cleanse yourself, ground yourself, and really get back to who you are at the core of your being and what you really want for yourself. That's going to be really necessary. So, and whether some of you all may have this habit of saying yes to everything and really taking on too much, and that could be what some of you all are needing to really release and could be kind of keeping you stuck. And if that's the case, don't be afraid to say no. You're going to have to say no at times for your own sanity, for your own, to maintain your own peace and this balance. You're going to have to do that. So a few cards just came out. We have harmony and resolution. So it could be a situation and maybe some type of, it could be legal for some of you all, but it could be some type of challenging situation that maybe you've really been trying to figure out or you've been trying to really navigate. And I feel like this could be having like a positive ending soon. So things could be just resolving themselves. You could really be finding more peace and just more happiness and more calm after the storm, I sense. We have do the work. So this is about really going after what it is that you're trying to create for yourself, what is going to make you happy, whether, you know, it's literally doing the work of maybe starting a business or getting a new career, or whether just doing the work on yourself or just doing things that bring you happiness. This is only you know what that is for you, but this is about really putting setting your thoughts and then putting actions to your thoughts and really going after what it is that you're wanting for yourself. Whether it's, you know, starting a hobby that will just make you happier, right? Or bring more joy to your life, or whether it's actually creating a business or something like that. This is about not being afraid to get started on what it is that you're wanting to create for yourself. We have learning experience. So some of you all could be needing to release difficult things you've gone through that were painful at the time or were difficult, but it was almost like you went through it to teach you something or for you to learn something. And so this is you maybe releasing those things and starting to look at them from the perspective of, okay, what did I learn? How did that help me? What did I gain from this? You know, and really starting to apply those things into your life as you go forward. So I do sense it could be like a shift for some of you all as well. And finally, we have ease and grace. So this is telling you to take your time. This is no rush. As you're building some type of abundance in your life, or just, you know, calling things in for you, as you're healing, as you're releasing, as you're trying to get to this next level, this is saying to go easy, right? It's not a rush. Take your time to really explore what it is that you want for yourself. Take time out to really, gather your thoughts and to really center yourself, and to really find your happiness, or do things that make you happy. This is about just taking your time and not feeling like you have to rush everything, Life Path 2s. If this reading is resonating with you, please hit that subscribe button, like button, share this video, and also leave a comment. I love hearing from you all. Before I wrap your readings up, I'm going to pull a few Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards to see what messages and guidance your ancestors have for you right now. Let's see. What do your ancestors want to say to you right now, Life Path 2s? Okay. A lot of cards just popped out. Let me pick them up, everyone. One second. Whew. All right. So, take time out. As I mentioned before, I feel like a lot of you all are go. You have a lot going on, and it's okay to, get things taken care of, get things done. But there's some time out that's needed. Some of y'all need to really recharge your batteries, because I feel like if you keep on going at this rate, you're going to be on E and you're going to exhaust yourself. So definitely take time out. Take time out to rest and recharge. Don't feel guilty for taking this time out, whether you take a day off of work, or maybe just take a few hours to yourself to just do something that you really love, or just sleep. Whatever it is, this is about really taking time out and not feeling guilty, and really doing that to recharge and rest yourself. Okay, we have earth magic, so nature, rituals, charms. This is about really connecting with the earth around you and tapping into that magic. Going outside could be really beneficial for some of you all, or for all of us, of course, but I felt for some of you all, you could really draw some type of power from the world around you. This is also about rituals, so meditation, going for walks, yoga, whatever it is, whatever rituals that you have. This is about really continuing those, or if you don't have them, really establishing those as well, because that could also be really helpful, and that could also help you kind of cleanse your energy, recharge yourself as well. We have explore your creative side. So as I mentioned before, it's like some of you all could be stepping into this really creative energy. You could be getting these sparks of ideas, whether you're a writer or an artist, or maybe you just have an idea of starting a business or creating something. Whatever this is about exploring your passions, and really doing the things that bring you joy and bring you excitement, and a way to really get your creative juices flowing, right? And really honoring that part of yourselves. And finally, we have be an open channel and shine brightly. So this is about you connecting with spirit and your guides, because definitely the communication is really strong, especially right now. So this is saying to be open to that and pay attention to what messages and guidance are being sent your way, Life Path 2s, because you would be surprised at what you could be, what you're receiving, and how that can really help you. And finally, shine brightly. It feels like a lot of you all have these big dreams and these big ideas, and this is saying that you absolutely can make them happen. You are meant to shine your light, and you're really meant to shine your light to help others. And so you're really being called to do that, and to align yourself with things that help you do that. So, don't be afraid to stand out. Don't be afraid to be different. Don't try to conform or do things that other people are doing because you think it's expected of you. No, you're meant to really forge your own path and go after what it is that you are wanting to create for yourselves, Life Path 2s. Okay, thank you so much for joining me and spending this time with me, and I will be seeing you for your early March readings.